Oops. .296 one-handed, not bad, in the air.
296 yards, one-handed, in the air. Oh, and down the middle of the fairway too. Not bad indeed, Jason Day. At no time in the history of golf have PGA Tour players been so prodigious with their power, and without question, a combination of factors are leading to this plethora of no-sweat 300-yard drives. Physique, driver technology, increased swing speeds, firm fairways. But in the eyes of many, the number one contributor, or culprit if you will, is the one piece of equipment used on every single shot, the ball. Or, as it's come to be known in almost derogatory terms, the modern ball. Low spinning, solid core, multi-piece, thin outer layer. Today's ball is super fast and it flies super far. It is the number one talking point in today's great distance debate, with Jack Nicklaus suggesting the USGA and R&A force equipment companies to roll back the distance a ball can carry by a whopping 20%. The worry held by Nicklaus and others is that hitting long irons is now a lost art, and that classic golf courses are becoming obsolete, reduced to pitch and putts by the world's best. It's a proposal that is receiving mixed reviews by PGA Tour players. Some are disgusted by the mere suggestion of a rollback. Some acknowledge the modern ball's benefit without being willing to place all the blame on it. And some are apathetic, saying if all tour players are equally affected, what does it really matter?
You know, I think them looking at the golf ball is kind of a joke, honestly. It doesn't do anything for the game.
The governing bodies are kind of missing the mark if their intentions are to try to scale everything back. The golf ball's been getting longer and longer, spinning less and less over years, and I mean, I don't understand why they want to stop it now.
I think I prefer to leave it the way it is. You know, people like guys hit it long, and it's just the way it is. I don't think they should change that.
I think it's too far now to roll the ball back. I think that would be, in my opinion, not the best way to do it. Guys out here are bigger, stronger, faster now. I mean, the club head speed's a lot faster now than it was 10 years ago.
You know, I feel like once you get to that 115 mile-an-hour club speed, something in the core of the ball tends to make the ball go exponentially further.
I felt like I was in the camp of the fact that the golf ball is a lot different nowadays. The technology is such that you know, the ball, you know, we can really compress the ball, and you know, these fancy materials that they have now are really getting the ball shooting off the face a little faster.
The ball is what the ball is, and I'm going to play it. And if they dial it back, everybody's going to be hitting it percentage-wise the same.
I don't think they need to do anything with it, personal opinion, but if they did something with it, I'd have to adapt and play with that and figure it out.
You know, for better or for worse, I just think the best players in the world always adapt to the new conditions, and they find a way to be successful no matter what.
At play too is whether a potential rollback would be limited to balls used by tour players or extended to consumers as a whole. It seems drastic enough to subtract more than 60 yards from the PGA Tour's current driving distance leaders, but it might be altogether disastrous for the game to take the average weekend warrior from 220 yards off the tee all the way down to 175.
Bringing the ball back now just because the pros are hitting it a long way, I don't think really is the way to go. I mean, the amateurs, for them it doesn't matter. For them, they want to buy something new that might give them extra 5 yards.
I don't think distance is an issue for the 99% of golfers who play the game, and it would be a shame if they rolled it back, I think.
It's certainly not going to be 20%, the number that's been thrown around. I think that's obviously excessive, and everybody knows that.
Now, 20% is but a suggestion. It's possible a compromise is found, or it's possible nothing is done at all. The game's ball makers will undoubtedly put up a strong fight to anything that might affect their bottom line. And maybe it's not so much a rollback, but a design restriction. Something that would limit, but not completely crush, distance.
I believe that we should be able to go back to a dimple pattern that is such of balls from the 90s. Now the ball goes so straight, for a lot of this it's kind of hard to curve. And I think if they made it such that, you know, everybody still hit it the same distance, but maybe the balls had a little bit more movement on them, I think that would be an interesting way of leveling the playing field.
In any event, this is a topic that's not going away, and neither are 300-plus yard bombs by PGA Tour pros. Sometimes even with one arm.